It's be so fun editing these videos. Like last time, I just kind of like didn't care and just rated them and called it good. But they're actually being recorded as an MP4, so I don't have to edit them this time, which is good. Although I think there's a couple bits I have to cut out some background audio, and I think I've like one of them is like 2 different clips because when Memester walked off and you walked off, I stopped filming briefly because I was like, well, there's nothing happening, so there's no point in having much footage I don't need. I got a platinum pickaxe, so I'm winning. Goody. Alright, now I gotta readjust. I hate when I change my controls and my brain goes, no, the controls are the same. I'm used to the map being V, because I have to have it set in Resident Evil. I've been playing that too much. Arg. Yeah, I think you guys are cheating with the bonus speed, SMH. There we go.
Because I know, Calamity's gonna be a pain. Not as painful as it would be on Revengeance.
Yeah, what's pain?
Just Calamity in general, sometimes.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, great. Took 10 damage. Yeah,
I only voted for Revengeance because it says the intended Calamity experience.
No. Intended schmended. Yeah, Calamity is painful. Like I played it. I think I tried Vengeance once, and I was gonna go summon her to torture myself, and I was like, you know, this is stupid. Because like I've always hated, like, even Master Mode is like just dumb because it's got the artificial difficulty where all the stats get inflated, and I'm gonna say that works for Expert Mode because the thing with Expert Mode is that it increases the stats, but it's to a degree that doesn't feel cringe. You know, like it's to a balanced degree. I was gonna say like realistic, but that doesn't work.
Revengeance, it doesn't just do that, it also changes the AI.
Yeah, but combining them both just makes it worse, because like, I've always hated just, I think I've said before in general, but I hated when games just do like the stat increase. Like everything does it, and it just feels kind of lazy, because most of the time it just doesn't make it harder. It's just like, oh, I gotta use 10 bullets instead of 5, that's so hard. But it's not like a different, even in I 100% the original Resident Evil, technically the Ultimate HD Remaster, but the one on Steam. And one of the achievements was to beat the game in professional mode, and it got to the point where everything is a bullet sponge, and I was just tired of it because it's not fun or interesting. Like what it does, it makes enemies more aggressive while also making them bullet sponges. So I just used a mod to reduce their health slightly. So it was still higher than normal mode, but it felt more balanced because like they just inflated the stats so much that it just became annoying, and I don't like it because it's not fun or interesting, you know? And
yeah.
I think a lot of the reason... Huh?
So then that's why I like the Infernum difficulty, because it doesn't just add inflated difficulty, it actually adds like different attacks, and that it'll only get on that mode.
I guess the reason games do it is because it's just easy. Like it's not out of laziness, but just more, I guess, an afterthought. Because like difficulty modes, alright, great. You don't tend to add them unless you like want the game to be different, right? And so most of the time that's done because players are like, hey, you should add more difficulty modes, and the devs are like, well, we don't know what to do, so we'll just throw this in because everything else does it, and it ends up feeling kind of meh. And one reason I like Terraria Expert Mode is because, like I said, it adds more stats to a degree that doesn't feel very grindy. Like you can kill a slime in Expert Mode versus normal mode in roughly the same time with the same weapon, which is good. But what it does too is it changes the AI. That's the main thing. It changes the AI, especially for bosses, and I love that, where it feels great, and that's one reason I play Expert Mode over normal, is because it's got difficulty changes in a way that actually matters.
Whereas the bosses are actually more difficult instead of just bigger health bar.
Yeah. And like for some games, like looter shooters, for example, I guess it like makes sense because like what else are you gonna do? But I don't like that genre in general, so I don't care. It's funny because like Everspace 2 is a looter shooter, and the first Everspace I think has difficulty in a great way. Where if you don't know, it's a roguelike game, so you don't got to proceed with random generation. And something I noticed is that on hard mode, it actually just increases the amount of hazards you get. So there's like jump suppressors that prevent you from going to the next area, and so on hard mode, those are going to spawn more often. You'll get, I think enemies will spawn in faster, you'll get some more enemies. I don't think it changes their stats, but I could be wrong, but it got a couple other things. It's cool. You can go check the wiki page if you care. But it's great, and I like that because although I didn't play it very much, I could just craft the lucky horseshoe. That's great. Although I didn't play hard mode very much, it was cool because it was one of the few times the game did difficulty in a good way. And then the sequel comes out, and it's a looter shooter, and I was disappointed because every looter shooter does difficulty the same, where it's just bigger stats, because that's like the design of the game, is that bigger stats are better, you know? And it felt very derivative, and of course, like I said, I never really liked the looter shooter genre. My experience was limited to like just Destiny before Everspace 2 came out, and Destiny 2 actually, specifically. And I tried that because people are like, well, Destiny's great, and I was like, what do people like about this? Like, it's not fun. It's just like the same thing over and over again. I don't understand it, you know?
I like the looter shooter. Like don't like Destiny. I've played it a little. Didn't like it. Looter shooters I do like are the Borderlands series. Cause
yeah, I like Borderlands too. I played that because Vexifier on the server kept harassing me to try out Borderlands, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll get it. And I was like, and he said to get Borderlands 2, but I was like, no, I'm gonna get Borderlands 1. And then I was like, oh,
no,
cool.
Borderlands 1 is painful.
No, it's good. The DLC is painful, but yeah.
Yeah, it can be painful at times. I prefer 2 over the others.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it was good. Like I said, like I was gonna get all the achievements because I like to do that. But then I got to Underdome and wanted to die, so I gave up. But other than that, it was good. Like I didn't have trouble with it. I think because the game gives you like a lot of XP, and it was pretty fun. And then I got Borderlands 2, and I started it, and I kind of just stopped and got busy with other stuff. But I need to get back to it. But it's good. It's pretty good, and I guess that kind of popularized the looter shooter genre, but it's neat. Yeah, going back to Destiny though, the fact that Bungie made it was also whack because at the time I played Destiny 2, I'm gonna say it was still under Activision and they had it on Battle.net, and I don't think it was free. Like you had to go buy the game, but they had like a promotion to get it to be free to play for I think the anniversary or something. So I tried it out then, and I was like, okay, this is okay, I guess. I think it's actually the reason I made my Battle.net account. It was that or I tried Hearthstone a couple years before. Okay, so I got that, played it for a bit, and I was like, okay, don't care. And then, you know, they separated from Activision, migrated to Steam, and so I migrated all my stuff to Steam, and just like didn't play it. I think I tried out the game for a bit, and I was like, I guess this is okay, I guess. But I didn't really care because like I think it was part of the reasons I came into the game like a couple years after it had been out, and it's one of those games you can't really just dive into because the story is like drastically different now. You know, it's like it's designed for people who have played since launch, and I'm pretty
sure there's some areas of the story you can't play anymore.
Yeah, like I had no clue what was going on. And I thought it was funny because Bungie made Halo, and that like is the shooter. Like, you know, it kind of invented the modern shooter campaign, and I kind of wondered how they, I guess, failed so much in comparison to that. Because at the time I hadn't played Halo, but now that I have played it, I question it even more. Especially after playing Halo 2. Like, Halo 2 is like this amazing near masterpiece, and it's just like, how do you go from that? Especially story-wise, like, the story is great. But how do you go from that to, like, Destiny 2? I'm like, wow. Talk about falling off, you know? Yeah. I guess you can't capture the lightning battle twice, but yeah. Like, you know, I mean, Destiny at least looks nice, like, visually. It's got cool graphics and neat designs, but the gameplay is just, like, really boring. It's just, like, shoot the guys with the weapons that kill them, and then you're kind of done. There's not much variety. Which I think is funny because Halo also invented new AI systems. It kind of feels like they invented stuff and then didn't use it, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, and like, of course, I don't think Halo like invented it, but I know they like pioneered or at least popularized, I think, behavior trees. And I'm gonna say, I think it was another game that did something else, but like they popularized behavior trees, which is AI system everything uses now. Because, like, you know, like you got the elites and the grunts would have interactions with each other, where if there's grunts around an elite and you kill the elite, the grunts will just scatter and run off. And of course, grunts will get scared and
Or if you
run
stick
off.
a grenade to a grunt, it'll try to run back for help.
Yeah, and if you stick one to an elite, it'll charge towards you. First time I did that, I was
Mhm.
like, oh no, why is he trying to kill me? But it's cool, because like, even after like 20 years, their AI still feels great. And, like, the gameplay has aged a bit, but it's still pretty good. Obviously the graphics have aged, but the main thing is just the fact that the gameplay and AI are still good after 20 years is really impressive. Because most games can't do that. But yeah, it's cool. And then, like, they just kind of just fumbled it with Destiny. I think it's because they wanted to just make Halo again, but they didn't have the IP, so they made their own thing, but they weren't able to come up with new designs, you know?
Mhm.
It's legally distinct Halo. Watch, we get an official Halo looter shooter, or is everything? Funny. Alright, back at the house again. Okay. I'm dying in the jungle, I don't know why I'm over there. Alrighty. Yeah, so this chest is stuff to sort, which I forgot to label. Yeah, so if something doesn't quick stack and you don't know where it goes, you can just pop it in that chest. Oh, can I get my Wulframe armor? I need energy cores, that's right. Wulframe hat and goggles. Yeah, I need the energy core rip. Alright, so this is a modded material, not a material. Wulframe, and Wulframe. Yeah, I got Wulframe armor. Now I look like steampunk-y. Cool. What's the set bonus? I get Wulframe Bastion. Double tap down while dismounted to equip the power armor. And you can use an integrated fusion cannon, but your stats are increased. Cool. And so you need a piece of Wulframe metal scrap to use it. So that's cool. Oh, cool. If you hold shift, it does what the ultimate one is. Awesome. Fusion array. Goodie. That's cool. I thought like Calamity set bonuses are really cool. Like, it's nice and in-depth. Always love that mod.
One of the that's one of the great things about it.
Yeah. Like, one of the things too about the game, I've always loved the set bonuses in Terraria. Just like the concept is neat, and I hadn't seen it before. So much so that there's even like a mod for Minecraft that does it, and I added it into one of my mod packs. I should think a couple of my mod packs.
The only thing I don't like is whenever it's lazy and just like
Extra
you
defense
get an extra like 3 defense. Like, that's just lazy.
I think it's done for early game armors because you kind of need defense, but yeah. It's good, like, you know, most of them are really good, so it's fine. And I think another thing too is that a lot of the armor sets are pretty old. Like, you gotta remember, a lot of the game's content has been around for years, and they have gone back and updated it over time, but you don't do so much, you know. I like the cactus armor got a set bonus, which I'm gonna say was reworked or added in the first place, where it's now got the thorns effect, which is cool. Wulframe is
Yeah,
cool,
I think it was actually increased because I think it had the thorns effect, but it was only like a small amount.
Yeah. Okay, so I got the fusion cannon. Green. Who needs whips so you can become the summon yourself? That's great. Green. Yeah, so I gotta go test that out, I guess. The fact that it needs Wulframe scrap is a bit annoying, but oh well, I'll try it out. Alright, we actually get King Slime, so how do we get King Slime? It's... Oh, should we get a gem? Oh, excuse me. I only got one ruby. Oof. Wolf controller. Someone's a droid. Neat. Cool. Throughout the whole Wulframe set is actually really cool. It's been forever since I used this mod. I kind of want to get a lucky horseshoe just because it'd be funny the fact that I can craft it. Oh, hi, Memester.
I'm back.
Goody, welcome back.
He is indeed back.
You missed our great discussion about Destiny and how it's made.
Oh, I mean how it wasn't made properly?
Yeah, I guess, but yeah, like the fact that Bungie made it and also made Halo has always been really funny to me. Go join Blue Team or bad. Oh yeah, I also got a platinum bow, and I got a full set of Wulframe armor, which is actually really cool.
I've had that.
Dude,
I got a Wulframe gun.
goody. You guys get a Wulframe
Godly
drill.
zombie arm.
I can suck magic out of people.
Zuck. Here we go.
I mean, it
Platinum
literally makes a vacuum sound.
crown. That's great. Alright, I got a platinum crown, so we can go fight King Slime now.
We need an accessories chest, just because I know the sheer amount.
I ran out of chests, so I didn't do it.
There's chests in the chest.
Oh, there are? I didn't have more. Ooh, goody. Alright. I like to have custom chests for different things, so you can see the glance what's what, but here you go. Accessories right here. There you go. I like my chest of chests. Don't you think it's genius?
It is in fact a chest of chests.
Also, there's a frozen boomerang here if you want it.
Viz, I'm above you.
Okay. Do not speak to the elevated one. Or do not question him. Alright, well, we need to go get a demon altar so I can craft. Oh, I need to get the slime first.
Do we have a weapons?
Just put it in the 2 sword chest. I'll get around to it eventually. I like to put accessories and weapons separate from the rest of my chests because you need to get multiple of them. And you know, there's not like a mod that lets you store stuff better, so we're stuck with chests.
Am I spell faster than you, Viz?
Yeah, because I disabled the extra speed Calamity gives, and you guys haven't. And for some reason, the server settings don't override the client settings, so...
For some reason, the Calamity's speed settings is a client setting.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm gonna have to check the... I'm gonna copy the config... I have to edit the rest of the configs for the mods, and then send it to you guys, because there's other stuff I want to change. And I didn't take the time to look through them all before we started playing. Because it was like, 2 p.m. Did you get that frozen boomerang?
Yeah.
Nice. You should use it.
I got a godly zombie arm. I don't need a boomerang.
Nice. Oh, where's the crimson?
Range. It's to the right.
Well, we're going the wrong way.
I'm going over here for snow, because I need to make something with it.
What do you make with snow?
A book.
Bruh.
I mean, I'm the one who's assigned to mage, so might as well be making some mage gear.
Oh yeah, I think I gave the boomerang to the wrong person. Hey, give the boomerang to Lego Master, if you have it.
It's a melee item.
Yeah,
and I found it.
Because he's melee, so he needs it.
No, I'm mage.
Oh. No, you're melee. We assigned you melee. Because he's mage.
What?
Okay, who's
I was melee.
Everyone pick a class. You're supposed to pick it.
It's in the Calamity World rules. Vizdex range, memester, melee, Lego Master, mage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot who I gave the boomerang to.
Vizdex bad memory moment.
Whoever needs it, dude. My brain is half melted because of this heat wave. I've barely slept in the past 2 weeks, even less than usual. Anyway, give it to whoever needs it. At this point. Cat.
I mean, really, it's the early game. What does damage will do damage.
True, but like class specializations. Because I got an amethyst rod and I started bag, so I gave it to one of y'all.
I mean, everyone gets an amethyst rod.
Yep. Alrighty. Yeah, I got another seed. Please sell that blowpipe. It's useless.
Now I need to find a shiverthorn.
Get a shiverthorn then easy. Oh, what? Albino antlion. Interesting.
Did you just call albino albino?
Albino. Whatever it is. I can't brain remember.
You're cancelled.
Albino antlion. I can English. Oh no!
No. Oh hey, this is the boss.
Ninja Dawn is back.
Yeah,
I
this is
forgot
the
how
boss.
annoying this thing is. It's a mini boss and it's infuriating.
There you
Okay,
go,
I
blizzard
killed
in
it.
a
Ooh, I
bottle.
got the thingy. Yeah, I got Amidus, the spark thingy. Pog, and I move faster. Pog, I can English. Yay. Taking damage releases sparks. Useful.
I do not, in fact, have rope.
No rope? Yeah, I don't have it either.
It's a good thing I always come prepared.
Whoa, what?
Well, I have it in the chest
Amplifier,
because I
interesting.
pressed the quick sort.
Energy core. I like it look like steampunky with the Wulframe armor is cool. Comes equipped with various sections. Yeah, I got an achievement even though I got it earlier. I really hope they put the Steam achievements on. That'd be really cool. Because I like that all the different Half-Life mods have Steam achievements there. And it's just neat. I just think they're neat. Whoa.